What's up, guys? Back with another video here. First, I want to share some stuff from Montauk that I didn't get to share last time. It's more on this base rising up from the water. It's nuts. You can see the start of the wall on the side here raising up from the shore. Okay, you got it's like this wall has triangles on it. There's like an eye always right here, and then another little one on top. The wall comes across and you'll have these little triangles. It's like spikes on a wall or something. But it's starting to rise here. Just keep that in mind. And then we'll go to the next one. Where were we? Yeah, we're at this one. It's rising. Here's a little close up. And then you can see here when the sun comes up, it's weird. This stuff appears a lot when the sun is right in this camera. Like blurs it out. I don't know if it's just outside of our frequency. That's what I'm thinking, man. Because I don't know if the human eye is even catching this, like outside the camera. I think the camera is closer to that station to where it sees it just about physical. It sees stuff going on. And it catches a lot of their dimension that our eyes don't catch. Because, I mean, it looks physical, like it's actually happening. The water is disrupting. You know, it's erupting all over the place. And you could see this structure raising out. It's crazy. Here I darkened it up. Yeah, you can see this thing clearly out of the water. Yeah, I don't know. It's just nuts. The stuff keeps going on. Here's another one that I caught, and I caught this reptilian eye just staring at me. Right here, look at this. It's like a white, bluish eye with a reptilian slit right there. And it's part of this structure that's coming out. You can see on the left part of it, and just the shape in general. Here's another one of these back triangles that goes up. There's an eye right here. It's even got another back layer. It's part of this thing. This one's kind of strange. You look in the background here, you can see these translucent UFOs. Oops. Damn it. What did I do? Look back here. Got this water vapor with like these craft right here. There's another one right here at a different angle. It's like going long ways right there. And they're like translucent, but you can see it enough to see these things are coming up. I mean, I've caught them physical looking before too. Here's another one. You can see this thing starting to rise up. Look at this. Right here, you can clearly see one of these things. It goes up like this. There's an eye. Then under here, there's another like opening or window with an eye on it. Or a door. There's another one right here. There's another one. It's crazy. can kind of see it. I know I can. I've seen them enough to know what's on them. It's a little eye right there. And this goes up like that. And it comes here, does the same thing. You can see this wall too rising up. Wild. Anyways, I showed a bunch of that stuff. I got some other stuff I want to share. Let's see. Let's go to the stuff I caught in Washington, D.C. I mean, I wasn't sure if this is a plane, a helicopter, or what. It looks really, really weird. Look at this thing. I mean, I don't know what to think of this. I got different views of it. Like this one. It looks kind of like a chopper, kind of like a... I don't know, very weird looking. I think it's this thing. Look at this. Looks like no plane I've ever seen. Looks like a jet booster in the back that's all weird shaped. It looks weird. Look at the side of that thing. It looks like a capsule type. It doesn't even look like a wing. It looks rounded. Very strange. And I caught this thing. I don't know if it's the same thing. Kind of looks like a plane, but it looks really weird. I mean, you got these wings. And it's got like these curved arms on the thing. It's very weird looking. Then up here, when you look on the top right, you see a bell-looking, translucent type bell craft. It goes up and it comes around and it's like that, with another little craft right next to it. Yeah, I don't know. This is weird. Okay. Then I caught this thing. Okay, this was in Miami, I'm pretty sure. You got the street lights. And then I caught this thing just up in the air. And what I caught blew my mind. Oh, sorry. There's my dog. Get out of the way, buddy. Anyways, you got this light up here. And it's away from the street light. It's so high up in the sky. I'm like, what the heck is making this? It's very, very strange. Look at this. I darken it up. And this is like not another street light. I don't know what it is. But look close. You could see this object. And it'll blow your mind. This thing kind of goes up here. And it's got an arm that connects to this translucent interdimensional. It's like an interdimensional light pole. I think these things are creating our reality as a holographic universe. This is a 3D holographic projector right here that's hooked to their interdimensional world. And I caught one. And I'm almost positive that's what it is. This is the same thing that's on our sun. That's what our sun is. It's the same thing. Our sun is just a bigger one of these 3D projectors. It's got this thing, and it's hooked into their world, their interdimensional world that's right outside of ours. Because look, this thing is hooked to this. It's hooked to here. It's hooked to this. And I want to show you what this is. It's like another building, part of this building or sign or something. Because you could see it hooked to this, to this, to this. And you know what this thing is? When I get better quality, there's an eye here. It's like a sign. This is hooked to a part of this sign. It's got this demon face on it. He's wearing like a helmet. He's got his mouth here, but it's like a street light hooked to this thing. And it's interdimensional, and you can see below it too, right here. This is interdimensional. There's this triangle with an eye right in the middle. Look at that. Look at this. There's this triangle with an eye, a red reptilian eye right in the middle. And it's like their own little street sign on an interdimensional realm. And it's hooked to this projector that somehow came out look physical. And I caught this thing just in the middle of the sky. But you could see the shapes and everything, like it's connected to this thing. And then you got that eye right there. That's just part of the sign. It's pretty wild when you look at it. This thing's coming down. It's got the eye. Comes up. You know how they'll have big like advertisements on signs. There's something there, and then this is like the face, but then they got a projector hooked on. It's so weird. And this projector is creating the reality, is 3D projecting the holographic universe, and they're all over the place. And our sun are the biggest ones. There's many of them. But there's several suns, and they're all 3D projectors. I thought that was insane. Same things with the moon. Actually, I think the moon itself is a 3D projection, because usually you can find the things that are creating that. There will be a dot or something that's, and people have caught this on camera. This thing that is pointing towards the moon is creating the moon as a holographic projection. And it's usually this thing. You'll find this dot. And a lot of times it's right around the moon. And this was a weird thing I caught in the sky. This just like light streak. It's in Miami. I thought it was weird. Caught some weird stuff in Miami. I caught this thing, this bird thing. I don't know what the hell it was, but I kept catching it going into the water, out of the water. I didn't know if it was a real bird or what. It didn't look human size really, but it doesn't look like any bird I've seen. I mean, look at this thing. Hold on, I got a bunch of... There he is again. It's like in the water. This was all in Miami. I kept catching a bunch of different stuff. So, we got that bird thing in the water. But then I caught this thing above the sky. This weird craft. I know I'm all over the place here, guys, but this thing is... I thought it was a balloon at first, but I don't know, guys, because I've also caught this thing right over here that definitely ain't a balloon. This looks very alien-like, because I got another image of it, and it doesn't look like anything I've seen. It's not a plane, like some people would think. It's a plane carrying a sign or something. It's not that. Because, yeah, that is not a plane, guys. And this, I'm pretty sure I got another view of this. It's really weird looking. It looks like a spaceship. Here's another one of this bird guy thing. It's just really weird. This thing I kept catching, getting stuff from the water. There he is again. I mean, it looks like he has legs and wings. And I actually somewhere got a close-up of this guy on the beach. He looks like a gray. I'm not kidding you. Looks like a gray with wings. And then here's another one. Caught this thing in the air. It looks huge for a bird. But this also has that thing that I said wasn't a plane. Look at this. It's got a green light. Looks like a gem almost on this thing. And it's metallic. And then you got this little thing, little orb, spherical thing. So you got the bird thing, this UFO, and this one all in one image. That was a great image I got right there. Okay, and then I zoomed up on this thing. That's what it looked like. I mean, look at that. That doesn't look like any plane I've ever seen. I mean, what is that? And then I caught a bunch of these things that I thought could be birds, but they don't look like birds. They look like they have 4 wings and they're red. I mean, these look weird. They look like little drones or something. I mean, look, they all got 4 wings. Because I don't think it's 2 birds attached to each other flying everywhere. I mean, you could say that if it was one thing that looked like that with 4 wings. Yeah, birds passing by. But it's not. It's like every single one is 4 wings. I don't know what those are. The quality of the camera wasn't good enough to really see. But here's this thing again, flying up here. Here he is again in the water. Let's see, I don't know what that thing is. Look at, again, I got a bunch of pictures of this thing. Doesn't look like a normal bird. Here he is again. Look at that. That looks human-sized. See here, he's on the beach or something. Looks almost as big as a human. He looks a little smaller. Okay, and then here's another one where he caught what I think is a saucer in the sky. It looks metallic. Thought it could be a bird, but no, it's no bird. I checked this thing out thoroughly. This is metal. You could see the shadows on the rims of the saucer. It's your classic saucer with a little window in the middle. Here, I zoomed up. You can see it's a metallic object with some kind of window or porthole in the middle with a rim around it. It's a saucer. It's a small saucer. Okay, this is that thing. See right there, it looks kind of small. But look at this. Here's another image of these 4 winged things, and then some orbs. a bunch of weird stuff going on here. That's a normal bird right there, I'm pretty sure. But over here, look in the background. That doesn't look like a normal bird. And then you got a little metal orb right there. Two of them. See this thing? It's like walking. It's literally walking with wings. See, there it looks small. I don't really know what to think of that thing. Here we go. Zoom in. Look at that. It looks like a little beast with a mask. It looks kind of like a gray. It's horrible quality, but you can see this thing with the wings. Almost look like they're tied around him or something. I don't know. But he's got this like black skin and like a white mask. Looks really, really, really weird. I just thought, I think that's nuts, man. Okay, here's that other craft I caught that I pretty sure was the one way in the sky that looked kind of like a blimp or whatever. It's got this red thing that I thought may have been a sign, but it's not a sign. It's got like this flare to it, almost like a red, like fire flare or something. Like it's dropping something. It's got this object with this like red flare coming from it. But when you look at it, it's aerodynamic, and it looks like a cigar type craft. It's got like this white end with like all these weird dashes in it. And it's got this other end connected to it. It almost looks like Starship Enterprise. But yeah, it was right above the buildings right here. See, I thought that was that bird guy again. It looks weird though. That looks really weird. That almost looks like a craft is out there with like his door down or something. Man, I want to take a close look at this. It probably is just the bird. That looks weird, guys. Damn it. Look at that. That looks like something else. I don't know. It looks really weird. I caught so much strange stuff on this weather cam. See, something's going on right there. Then look in the tree right here. This is what was tripping me out. Hold on. Go back. Where was it? Okay, yeah, it was up here. Look at this thing in the tree. What is that? It doesn't look like a leaf. It looks like a face, like a black face with eyes, 2 eyes, and like a bull's nose or dog's nose with a snout. I can't write with my finger, guys, sorry. But it looks like 2 black eyes with a dog snout or pig snout looking out at you. Maybe a lion, even. It just didn't look like a leaf to me. I mean, look at that. Anyways, more stuff to come. I caught this weird thing. I've caught this several times. This black, like, square. I've caught it all over the place. Different states, countries, all over the place. This black, like, rectangle craft. But over this ocean, I caught several stuff. See, here is another one with this light pole, and I'm catching this thing. This is one of those things, I think, that same thing that I showed us projecting our reality. It's another 3D projector. It's just sitting there in the black sky in the middle of nowhere. Very weird. There's another craft I caught in the sky. I didn't know if it was a blimp or whatever. It looks kind of like a blimp slash missile slash space shuttle. I really don't know what to think of that. But I thought I'd catch it anyway. But over the ocean here, I caught this craft. This is that same thing. I keep catching it. It just chills over the ocean here. I got several images of this. Yeah, right here. I mean, it looks metallic. Very weird shaped. See, that don't look like a blimp to me. Look, that looks really like a cigar. It's just sitting there. See, look at that. It looks like a spacecraft. I don't know what it is. But here's another one. This black triangle. And usually I catch them with these little metal spheres around them. And that's exactly what's right here. They're always next to each other. I caught them in Cleveland several times. Really up close, good quality. And looks like a flying microchip. Just like this. But this one looks really weird. You can see like this eye on it. Almost looks like a dollar bill. But there's this eye right in the middle of this thing. And it looks like a microchip. I mean, if it's a sign, I don't know what it says. And then this stuff, I was catching this weird stuff going on in the bay right here. You see some of the craft coming up out of here. Look at this thing. Oops. It's got like this tail. So does this. Just watch. Like these red things. What are these red things down there? Look at some of the stuff coming up out of here. Where is it? Look at this. Doesn't that look like an octopus or something? Look at these 3 jet pools or arms or whatever they are. And then this thing looks like a turtle shell. It's coming out of the water. And I don't know what the hell is going on here. And some weird stuff. Look at that. What is that? This thing comes up and out like that. It's really weird stuff. I don't know what to say about it. Here's this thing again. This time you can't find the sphere or anything around it. Some kind of weird thing. I don't know, guys. I'm getting low on time here. But right here, I want to show you guys this. There's a big triangle up here. Looks like a frickin' TR3B. You got a circle here, a circle here, a circle up there. And then in the middle, you got this eye. I think those might be eyes too. But I mean, that's what the TR3B is made. That's the symbol it makes. It's got the 3. This one has got the eye in the middle. And that's, you know, with the TR3Bs, they're probably made after these things. Because, yeah, you could see the eye clearly through the thing. You can see these little circles, which are probably eyes. But right here in the middle, it's got another triangle, and then an eye. Right in the middle. And then it comes down like this. There's all these grooves like that. And that's sitting right there. Pretty wild. Anyways, guys, I think I'll leave it there. And I'll save some more for later. God bless. Thanks for watching.